Welcome to the Sacral Chakra Flow, represented by the color orange at your pelvis region, representing creativity, sexuality, and pleasure. We're going to start at the top of the mat, mountain pose. Lift your right knee up, put your arms up, and twist. Now we're going to hook, either go into a regular chair or go into this variation. Back into the twist. Chair pose with the variation if you can. And one more time. Sit back into that one-leg chair. Arms are in prayer mudra. Or regular chair, whatever is in your practice. Then we're going to go to the other side. Just lift that left knee up. Arms are out and up. Gentle twist. And balance check. Make it into a slow dance as you go back into the twist. One leg chair with prayer hands. And knee up. Beautiful. Back into mountain pose. We're going to slowly go into ragdoll. Hands are clasping elbows. Shake your head. Bend your knees, just feel comfortable. Just try to shake off that day or that sleep and step back into plank pose. Your first chaturanga, so you can go to your knees if you want. And cobra, downward dog. Lift your right leg up. And we're going to go straight into warrior one. Hips are forward, arms are up, shoulders are down, weight is even between both feet. And sink into the pose, find your gaze, your drishti, and focus. And now we're going to go down into pyramid pose. And this could be enough, just stay here. Or if you're warmed up enough, maybe at the end of the day, do a triangle, a reverse triangle. And try to open your heart as much as you can. Back into warrior one. Whatever happened, let it go. We are all on different journeys. Next, we're going to go into warrior two. So our hips and are going to go up into reverse warrior just as a preparation for sideway lunge. It's very nice to have your arm kind of like a shelf supporting you when you first get into these poses. Stay into the reverse and we're going to wash that out. Chaturanga, upward dog, or cobra, and downward dog. Lift that leg to the sky and go slowly into warrior one. Arms are up, shoulders are back, feeling strong and powerful. Hips are rotating towards the front of your mat. Drishti is focused. Now we're going to go into pyramid pose. Forehead to knee. You can bend your knee as much as you need to, and you can stay there. If you want an extra challenge, go into that reverse triangle. Totally optional. Warrior two. Reverse warrior, side lunge. Your hand can be on the floor if you want, on your knee with your elbow on your knee, or you can even bind it. Reverse pyramid, and then we're going to wash it out back into plank, chaturanga, upward dog, and downward dog. Slowly step up to the top of your mat. Again, one leg chair or fierce pose. Lift your knee up and twist. Again, one leg chair on your left side. Lift your left knee up. Small twist. Forward fold, halfway lift, step or jump into chaturanga, upward dog, and downward dog. Lift your right leg to the sky and back into warrior one. Open up to warrior two. Reverse the warrior and sideways. This time you can go a little further if you want, or you can keep that elbow on the knee. Find the breath in this pose, in this intensity. Reverse pyramid, step back, chaturanga, yogic push-up, upward dog, and downward dog. Lift your left leg up, also into warrior one on the left side, warrior two, reverse the warrior, and side lunge. Beautiful. Wherever you are, just stay there for a moment and breathe. Back up into that reverse pyramid. Leg is straight as a release, and then step back. Chaturanga on your knees or not, or you can also do cobra, whatever you're feeling, and downward dog. Knee can be bent in downward dog if it's easier. And then just step or jump to the top of your mat, back into the one leg or two leg chair pose, that gentle side twist. Now we're going to go into warrior three. So your leg is back, your arms are forward, or they can be on your hips to make it easier. Step back, chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog. Right leg is up. Warrior one, warrior two, reverse, and sideways lunge. Breathe. Reverse the pyramid. And now we're going to go into our lunge. Really powerful pose. Sink deep into the pose. Breathe. You're so powerful. Down into a reverse triangle or pyramid, depending on your practice. Knee can be bent. Do whatever you need to make it work for you. Step back. Put your knees down if you need to. Chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog. Step or jump to the top of the mat, and we're going to go for the left side. So left knee is up. Get into that chair and that easy twist. Warrior three, just throwing in a little challenge for you. Focus. Beautiful job. and step back, chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog. Warrior one, left side, left foot forward, feeling strong and powerful. Shoulders are down as you go into warrior two. Reverse the warrior. Sideway lunge. As deep as you need. And lunge. If you can, your back leg is straight. Reverse triangle or pyramid pose. Make it work for you. Now we're going to back in the lunge and then step back, chaturanga, upward dog, and downward dog. Great job. So much focus, power, grace. Look up, breathe out, step or jump to the top of your mat. And Malasana, squat pose. Your arms are in prayer mudra, and try to straighten your spine as much as you can. If you want to go for that twist, you can either keep your left arm up to the sky, or you can go into the bind, or you can stay in Malasana. If you're doing the half bind prep, your right arm hand is on the ground. All right, we're going to repeat on the other side. Go to your fullest expression and accept it, breathe into it, and savor the moment. What a beautiful opportunity to love yourself today. Back up into mountain pose. Now we're just going to lift our knee up, grab it, and we'll start easy with a little bit of a twist, holding. If you want to hold onto your big toe and straighten your leg, you can do that, or you can do this modified version. Warrior three, arms are back or front or to the side or in prayer mudra. Lift the knee again. Back into warrior three. Lift the knee. And warrior three, fullest expression. So amazing what we can do when we put our minds to it. Back into a lunge, step back, wash it out with a chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog, and step to the front of your mat. Malasana again, yogic squat. Lift up, lift your left knee up, do that gentle twist, either holding your knee or your toe. Finding your balance. If you fall out, just get right back in, no judgment, and warrior three. Whichever arm variation works for you. Try to keep your leg up so it doesn't touch the ground when you go back into the knee. And warrior three again. Breathe and focus. Knee in. Warrior 3. Breathe, focus, you can do this. Back into a lunge. And chaturanga, upward dog, and downward dog. Look and step or jump to the top of your mat. Malasana stand. And again, we're going to do that gentle twist, either holding your toe or your knee, whatever's in your practice. Not so gentle with your toe. I'm doing a tree pose modification, but you can do just a regular tree pose. Warrior 3. Back into the lunge. Put your knee down and sink into the lunge. You can have your arms up or holding onto your thigh, whatever is better for you. Just find the release, find the relaxation in this gentle half Hanumanasana prep. We're going to straighten the front knee and go back. Forehead to knee. Let go. Now's the time to let go. You're totally free if you want to go into the splits really quickly. And then chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog. Make it your practice. Reverse side, we're going to go into that twist, holding on to our knee or our toe. Warrior 3. Step back into that beautiful lunge. And you know where we're going. Down with the knee just to feel a deep, deep stretch. We're preparing for Hanumanasana full split eventually, but we're not going to get it deep into that today. It's totally optional if you want to do that. Otherwise, just do half Hanumanasana. Breathe. Let go. Now's the time to let it go. Slowly come out of the pose. Back into plank. Lift your right leg up a little bit. And we're going to do a little balance test. So opposite arm is up. And yeah, have fun with it. Do the other side. And slowly we're going to do a very slow descent to the ground. Great job. So proud of you for making it this far. And now, this could be the end. We're going to end in child's pose. You've done 20 minutes, and you've done a great job. Think of a mantra that goes with the chakra, like, I embrace pleasure. And if you want to stick around, I have a few more minutes of wonderful stretches. So you can end the practice now or go into a bound pose, kind of like a butterfly, but you're holding on and then stretching forward. Great job. So, this is the time to let go. It's just as difficult and requires just as much concentration as the more muscular work. It's not easy to let go, but it's so important. Only let go to the level you're able to. If you want to put your head down, you may. This pose actually uses most of the chakras. Most of the poses we did today focus just on the root chakra and the sacral chakra. And sometimes you can't avoid using all the chakras. The upward dog uses many more, the downward dog. But most of the poses today really were the sacral chakra and the root chakra together. So great job. Now we're going to go into our half straddle and just pour over to your level. This could be enough, or if you want to pour your head over to your knee. Grab onto your foot. Most of the poses we did today really focused on the hips, so it's nice to release. And of course, your legs too. We did so much leg work. So supportive parts of our body that we worked on for the most part. Breathe, relax, release. You must breathe to get deeper into the poses. It is essential. Yoga is breath. Get a little deeper into the pose. Now we're gonna go back into the bound ankle pose and go to the other side from there. Prepare yourself for that forward fold if it's in your practice. And just breathe. Focus on your breath. You may even use a mantra. I love all dimensions of myself. Stay in the pose. Breathe. Release. When you want to come out, just stand. Try to stay still. And we're going to slowly come out of the pose. Full straddle pose. Gentle twist to the right. And to the other side. All right. Wonderful job. Easy pose or crisscross applesauce. Hands can be palm open on your legs. Close your eyes and go inward. We did so much amazing work today in such a short amount of time. I'm going to go over some beautiful mantras that have to do with this sacred sacral chakra. I delight in weaving the creative tapestry that is my life. I delight in weaving the creative tapestry that is my life. I am just as worthy as everyone else. I am just as worthy as everyone else. I trust my feelings and give them ample room for expression. I trust my feelings and give them ample room for expression. My sexuality is sacred. My sexuality is sacred. I feel pleasure. I am alive, connected, and aware. I am alive, connected, and aware. I embrace pleasure. I embrace pleasure. Thank you so much for joining me today on the mat. So much love and light for you. Thank you and have a wonderful day.